So Ellie and I finished lunch. I cooked some sourdough. Wasn't a good sourdough loaf. I forgot to put the salt in it. That's what the problem was. But it was okay because I was able to put butter and salt on it and then make a turkey melt on it. And so that was really good. And then I air fried some sweet potatoes. And now we're gonna go give this to Mr. Piggles because there's no point in throwing this away, and the potatoes are gonna get mushy, and then there's just some leftover bread, and he will definitely enjoy this. So let's give this to Mr. Piggles. Piggles, I have something for you. Hey buddy, you have to get up. I have something for you. Look. Oh, what is that? What is that? Is that nummies? Yeah, there's some bread in there. Oh, you went for the bread first. Okay. Okay, Mom's sourdough is approved by Mr. Piggles. Yeah, those are good sweet potatoes. I will let you eat in peace, buddy. So, we got a busy day today. It's already the afternoon. Ellie and I have been out doing a lot of stuff, just all day. I had a doctor's appointment, that went well, so now we're just kind of here relaxing outside. I'm not going to tell you what we're doing soon. That's Ellie's video. Truthfully, I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want to deal with any of the hate from it, so I'm going to let him handle it. But there's something I want to talk to y'all about. I have the opportunity to buy another emu. And I know what y'all are thinking. Buy another emu. Yeah, I have the opportunity to buy another emu. Y'all know that I love my Ziggy. I do. But I don't know if I've talked about this on camera. My dream emu is, of course, Ziggy, right? But I've also always wanted to get Ziggy a friend, but I've been hesitant about it and been very slow about that process because I don't want to change his demeanor. And if I was gonna get another emu, I would not get, so Jake has, let me explain the 3 emu colors that there are. Jake has what's called a standard. So Littlefoot is a standard. That's kind of like the, what is it, a blue face? Black face? I don't know, darker.
The darkest one.
The darkest one is a standard. Then you go up to the next tier, and the next tier are blondes, which is Ziggy. And then there's a 3rd color, and they're called whites. And they're all white, and they have blue eyes. Which you know how I am about that. And I've always wanted one. When we initially were gonna get an emu, that's the color I wanted, but Marie didn't have any available, and that's totally fine. We got Ziggy. We ended up with the perfect emu. But I have always wanted to get Ziggy a friend. I've always wanted to do that. Maybe get into the realm of maybe selling baby emus, you know. It wouldn't have any affiliation with like the rescue part of this, but I do like raising baby birds, and I would love to raise emus and give them to people and help people in Texas get to know emus more and love emus because they're great. I would love to do that. So, but none of that is like official that I want to do that. But Cog Hill, I think, just got another emu from this farm, and they posted about it. And so I went and looked at the person's page, and yeah, she has a female white right now. And so I messaged her. I asked her, what's the price? They are in Alabama. It would be like a 10-hour drive, which would really
meet us halfway like Judy did.
I don't know.
Because we only had to drive 6, and they did the other 4 when we got Mr. Piggles.
I don't know. I know she's a chick. She's not like chick small. She's like pretty tall still, smaller than when we got Ziggy. I don't know much. It's not set in stone, but I just messaged her asking some questions. I asked her, would this change his demeanor? I said, I've got a really, really sweet emu, and I do not want to ruin anything with him. I don't want anything to happen. His demeanor is great. And I know that bringing a female into the mix could change his behavior. I know he would be one to sit on eggs if that day ever came. But I don't want him to be aggressive. And she had said, at first it's gonna cause some ruckus probably, but if they take to each other, then it shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. So I'm kind of on the fence of if I want to do it or not. I feel like it would be a really good investment for our farm, and I don't mean investment in a business way. I mean it just like in a heart happy way for Ziggy to also have a friend, because he connects with the other animals. But
speaking of Ziggy,
I don't know what he's doing with his mouth today. He's being weird. He's walking walking around all open mouth today. He's being a little weird. I would love for him to have a girlfriend. You know, you always love to see species have a pair. That's just kind of nature. And he is my baby boy. And so if there was any indication that I thought that it was going to change his demeanor drastically, I won't do it. But I don't know until I actually do it. And it is a dream of mine to have a white emu. I also don't necessarily need one right now, but it could be in the future. But I have the opportunity right now. So I want to know what y'all think about that. Let me know what y'all think, your opinions.
Basically, after our velvet investment, and she didn't take to you as much as you had wanted, we need to try again.
That's not
This is redemption. No,
that's not. I'm glad Velvet took to you. I'm glad she loves you. I'm glad. I just love looking at Velvet, truthfully. I love just watching my animals. But anyways, let me know what y'all think. If any of you know more about emus, I'm going to do more research, but research only does you so much until you actually put those two animals in the environment together, and then research can completely go out the door, because I have learned animals, I'm stealing your line. He says this all the time. Animals do not always do what Google says they're going to do, essentially.
Yeah,
is that how you say it? Something like that? Something like that. Sometimes they go rogue and do whatever they want. Like, you know, it happens. So let me know what y'all think. Should we get another emu? It's Maisie and the cat, Benji. Is that Benji or is that one Dylan? Looks like Benji.
I think it's Dylan, actually.
That's Benji. Doesn't have white on him.
Wait, Benji has the stripes and Dylan has the spots.
Dylan has color on his nose. Benji loves Maisie. Loves Maisie. Maisie just wants to get away from him. And Benji just wants to love. These little guys, these little piglets, they're getting so independent. Like Wilma's all the way over. Oh, we're having a Corny and Nate fight. Guys, y'all are just on one today. Like, it's too hot for all this. Y'all are kicking up a lot of heat by doing all of this. And look, his face is red. Oh my, he's so mad. He really doesn't like Nate. We got all the happy chickens. Very happy chickens. It's interesting to see the dynamics that they end up creating. This is one flock here, I think. And then that's most of Hey Hey's main girls. But then I found one of Hey Hey's girls over there in the barn. So like, I don't know what's going on with her. Probably trying to go lay an egg, but that's normally not where she lays her eggs. So I don't know. And then there's Rocky and his girls, but where are they? We don't know. They're everywhere right now. And then over there in the distance is Sizzle and her chicks. It's crazy. You are so dirty, Wilma. This is how we have to lead Wilma back into her stall, y'all. I know it doesn't look pretty, but Wilma absolutely refuses to go up, and we're about to have to go to the store, which means she can't be out on her own. So she has to be put in the stall now, and she absolutely hates it. Being put up into it before she's ready. And so sometimes it takes a little bit of force around here. Don't fight right by me. That's not cool. What are you all drinking while I'm filling it up? Look at your beard, you silly goose. I know this is cold water. I've had to fill this one up a couple times today just because it's gotten hot. I feel like we're still too early in the year to be getting to that hot spot where we have to be filling them up a couple times a day. But hey, that's Texas weather for you, right? Such a sweet family. Bo, you look just like Gus. You look just like your daddy. Yes, Mama, you're such a good girl. I love you, Weta. Oh, I love you, Cupid. Now's not the time to be biting my finger while I've got water. You don't want me to spray you, do you? So don't bite my finger, because what if I lose control of the water? I have to hold it in here or it's gonna spray everywhere. Are you licking the salt off of me? Oh, that reminds me, I have a mineral block in the car for y'all. We got it at Tractor Supply last night? Question mark. I need to bring that out here to y'all because y'all love your mineral blocks, and it promotes water intake. Yeah, because I think it has salt in it and it has good mineral. Ooh. Oh, I hear Ellie with the pigs. I better go help him after I finish this. So, I wanted to talk about what I kind of wanted to do. I wanted to go take y'all to the back and kind of brainstorm with y'all, but I'm losing daylight, and Bree just asked if she could bring the kids over to see the piglets, and so to me that's more important than going to the back and brainstorming. But we're starting to feed up and it's oddly quiet, and somebody asked me if when I'm just talking like this if I could video the animals, but I only really have the chickens, so enjoy watching this group of chickens do whatever they want. Yeah, I know. I want to build the goats a playground. I know we said we were going to do it way back when, and it just never happened. Life happened. And I'm glad we didn't, because when I was talking about it, it would have gotten blown away by the flood. So I'm glad we actually didn't do it. But now I do. I don't want to build anything intricate. Just maybe something small. Let them get off the ground, get a little bit active. Nothing crazy. So if y'all have any ideas, let me know. I'm gonna go to the back probably tomorrow and just see what extra things are there. Ideally, I would like to get 2 of those large spools that people find, but I think I'm gonna have to go find that on Facebook Marketplace, which is fine. We can do that. But I want to see what's in the back first and see what supplies I can utilize from back there, and then go from there. But just a small playground, nothing crazy. Just something a little bit small, maybe like spoolie to spoolie. They can do a little walk-in, you know, nothing too crazy. Oh, they know it's feed time. It's feed time.